Welcome to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Search Console for SEOs. Now, what is Google Search Console? That's the first thing that we need to understand. I'm going to go in great detail in this video and show you step by step how everything is done. If you want to improve your performance on Google search, you can search the console tools and reports that help you measure your site's search traffic and performance, fix issues, and make your site shine in the Google search results. You can optimize your content with these search analytics, see which queries bringing in users to your site, analyze your site's impressions, clicks, and positions on Google search. And that is why this has become the leading tool on the internet right now, because it gives you a breakdown of information off your website, and you can understand where your traffic is coming from, what your users are wanting, and how are they finding your website. You can get content on Google as well by submitting sitemaps and individual URLs for crawling. Review your index coverage to make sure that Google has the freshest view of your site, and you can get alerted on issues and fix your site as well by receiving email alerts when Google identifies issues on your site. See which URL are affecting by these issues and tell Google when you've fixed them. You can understand how Google search sees your pages. The URL inspection tool provides detailed crawl, index, and serving information about your pages directly from the Google index. You can search the console's training, and that is one of the reasons why this has become the leading go-to websites when you want to search for console. Now you can learn how to optimize your search appearance on Google and increase organic traffic to your websites. There's an intro. There's 7 ways of verifying your site ownership and performance reports in the search console and the URL tools. You can watch these videos on the website. You can optimize and enhance your site as well with the AMP, which monitors, tests, and tracks your AMP pages with search console reports and tools. You have mobile usability as well that tests and improves your site's mobile usability with customized reports and rich results. Your recipe, jobs, or other structured data can appear as rich results on Google search. You can monitor and improve them by using the search console reports as well, and you can make your site shine in the Google search results. So how do we do this? How do it all start? I'm going to show you right now. You'll click on Start Now, and when you click on it, it will take you to the next page where it will ask you to add your domain or your URL prefix. We're going to put a domain in over here, www.10pk.com, and hit continue. It will check for verification. Once it is verified, it will give you instructions for any DNS provider. You need to sign into your domain name provider or copy the text recorded below into the DNS configurations for 10pk.com or whatever your site is going to be. After that, you will press verify below. So once you go into your DNS configurations for your website, you will copy and paste this particular verification of Google site. Once you have done that, you will press verify. Once you press verify, it will check for the verification, and if you have done it correctly, it will verify it. The verification method that's been used for the ownership verification is the domain name provider. So to stay verified, they say that don't remove the DNSA record, and to avoid losing verification, you may want to add multiple verification methods from the setting and ownership verification. Now that we're done, we're going to say done. Now we'll go to property. When we click on go to property, it will take us to the next page, and this is where we'll be able to see our information. So on this page for the Google Search Console, you on the left hand side, you'll have your overview, you would have your performance, you have your URL inspections, your coverage, sitemaps, removals, page experiences, core web, vitals. Everything is going to be available. Obviously, the main thing is the processing data actually takes up to a day or so because it's a new website that is being verified for this testing method. But if you have an existing website, it will take a day to get and fetch all that information and start providing that information to you. Now, one of the major things you got to keep in mind, every single one of these drop downs has a lot of information. You can search the type from the web, you can check per the date as well. You can have new performance as well by setting over here, and every single query, page, countries, devices, search elements, everything is available over here for you to check. So basically, if you have multiple properties, you can click over here and add more properties as well. So basically the domain properties we're talking about. So if you have multiple websites, you can easily add multiple websites, and from one dashboard, you're able to select which property, which domains performance you want to see as well. If you want to check the search console's inside, which I personally feel are very strong, you'll be able to get a full information to the inside about your content and send a link to this to to the page of the owner of the relevant Google Analytics property for further instructions as well. So basically there's no data available over here, but the data will be shown over here once everything is available. Now, one of the reasons why a lot of websites are using this and a lot of organizations are focusing upon this is the fact that this gives you a chance to understand what your SEO is about and if your SEO is working or not, and how you can actually enhance your SEO as well. Because when looking at the sitemap, you'll be able to see the different performances of the web pages that you have. So basically when they have been submitted, when they have been run, and what status has been taken from it. So every single element will be clearly displayed, and you'll be able to fix any issues that are coming, and how many times the discovery of the URL is going to be done is going to be made available as well. So basically the sitemap gives you a complete understanding of what your website is doing and how it's functioning. If you want to remove anything, you can also remove it as well by clicking on this particular feature, which submits requests, and you need urgent removal of content from the Google search. If you have outdated content, you can do that as well. You can save search filters available as well. You got your page experience, and I personally feel that the page experience is literally the most important fundamental upon which the Search Console is based upon, because obviously it gives you an understanding of what the user experience is, how they are functioning at that particular website, and how much time they're spending, and completing and understanding these elements give you a full perspective of how you're functioning, and you can improve your efficiency and productivity by it. By going to settings, you're able to look at all the different denominations that are available for your website, and looking at the owner's verification methods, the users and permissions, the associations, the change of address, and obviously if there's any crawl status that are available, and indexing the crawlers and property added to the account is also available. And every single element over here gives you an understanding. You can change it, you can fix it, you can upgrade it, you can downgrade it, you can do a lot of things based on the general settings. But I personally feel the ownership verification methods must be multiply used to ensure that you do not lose the ownership verification. After you've done it, if you want to give any feedback, you can easily give feedback as well. Now looking at the fact of the legacy tools and report. Now this is the international targeting. Now looking at the international targeting is very important if you are targeting the global segment from your website. If you are an e-commerce website and you're targeting multiple countries, that is something that you need to understand of where the users are coming from, where the traffic is being directed from, so you can understand the methodologies that are being used to enhance your website. They have different messages and web tools as well. Looking at the security and manual actions. Now this is obviously one of the core aspects that people need to understand. You have your manual action. Inside the manual actions, because we don't have any issues that are detected, if there's any problems, they will be displayed. Then you're looking at the security issues. If there is any breach in security on your website, if there is any hacking done, you can easily detect it and also fix the problem where it's coming from. Now combining all these elements together, you're able to bring the URL inspection into essence. Now the URL inspection over here, you can search any URL in the 10pk.com, basically your websites, and you can check the URL of what that particular URL is doing, if there's any problems, any issues, and look at that page's functionality, its marketability, and obviously if it's being promoted in the right way, and if the SEO is done particularly in the correct methodology, and the proper following elements are actually looked at when SEOs are done. And by doing a search console by Google, you're able to do all these functionalities very smoothly from a one window operation. Now, there are the usability that I feel that are very good. You can easily close and open this, which gives you a chance to have a complete look at your websites. And having the Google Search Console and the SEOs done based upon this methodology, you will not only enhance your website, but you will also be able to scale it, and you can actually increase the productivity and efficiency of your business that you're doing by using proper methodologies that are established by Google, and using the SEO to ensure that traffic is being driven to your website in the proper way. And you can clearly see where the organic traffic is coming from and where the inorganic traffic is coming from, and how would you convert these particular users into loyal long-term customers. So guys, if you have any questions whatsoever, you can always comment in the comment section below. If you need any more clarification, I would suggest to watch the video again. If you still don't understand, do let us know. We will definitely get back to you. And please Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends and with your family so more people can find out about how easily you can scale and do a proper SEO by using the Google Search Console. Stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.